Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Sagittarius weekly money and career reading from June 20th to the 26th, 2023. Sagittarius, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. June 20th to the 26th. For the sign of Sagittarius. Okay. Five of Cups. Disappointment. Maybe in a situation, something, an idea you wanted to create, to transform, or a job you wanted, or disappointment in someone. Queen of Pentacles, maybe Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone, this can be a friend, a coworker, a manager, a family member that maybe you have been disappointed in, okay, or a situation. Nothing bad, but it feels like this is not something you wanted to pursue, or maybe, for example, you thought you were going to get a raise, or maybe you thought you were going to get more responsibilities within a project, within a job, or maybe you thought you were going to get that promotion or something like that. But this triggers within you, with this person, if this is not a person you're working with or someone in your surroundings, this is you wanting to transform, you nurturing an idea, nurturing a change within your job, within your career. And here we go with this Page of Pentacles, an offer. This can be an offer, this can be a financial opportunity, a financial offer, or you manifesting these finances to move into a new direction. And here we have the Ace of Swords. Breakthrough, new direction. Also, finding clarity in what you want, or finding clarity in this new direction, or in this situation here, where maybe you were waiting for something to happen, or waiting for this friend or this person you're working with, or this contact to get back to you. And I think you're moving on from that. And this little Page of Pentacles here is you focused on this new goal, you focused on this new direction, this new idea. You now know to leave that past behind. Now, this disappointment here can be something that has happened a while ago, right? Doesn't mean you have to be within this right now. Here, right now, you're realizing where you're going, what direction you're going in, and I think that you're very ambitious and goal-oriented, and planning this future, planning this new step, and you're very grounded and very trustworthy in your approach to your job. You're committed to the job, you're hardworking, you're determined to accomplish something. There's something here where you are rewarded for a job well done, or people are realizing your talent and you're getting on board with something else. Yes, and you're done with this circumstance here. Five of Cups, Four of Cups, Queen of Wands. It almost feels like, yes, working with this person. This is you, Queen of Wands. But it feels like, okay, it feels like you worked on something really hard, dedicated to a job or dedicated to a project, and maybe you didn't obtain what you were promised, or so maybe it didn't work out, or maybe because it doesn't feel like it didn't work out or it's not working out. It just feels like you're not getting what you're promised. You're disappointed, right? This is more disappointment than something washed out. This is something you thought you were going to gain more, or you thought you were, or you were promised more. And here it feels like, yes, you were almost like over dedicated to the task. And now that is pushing you to move into this new direction. And I think you're planning now, strategizing, working on this new opportunity, on this change, on this new direction. Dedicated, really, to get out of there and move on to this new found opportunity, idea. Okay, so you have a new idea here in your job, in your field, and you are wanting to move in that direction. Good for you. And here we have the Queen of Wands, you know, wanting to build, assertive, committed to the task, committed to make this successful. These cards are very silent, Sagittarius. Comment down below if you connect with these energies. Okay, lots of cards here. Am I taking, I feel like I'm taking this one and this one. Okay. All right, let's see. Yes, here we have the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, but you're moving out of that. Stuck, bored, disappointed. We have all these cards in that situation, and now you're working hard. But I think you worked hard on the other one too, and that's why you had disappointment. So you're working hard, and okay, maybe you're going to school, maybe you're taking classes. You're realizing it is taking... You're realizing that to move in your new direction, your breakthrough here is to acquire or to open up to more knowledge, open up to more skills, be in that community or in that setting or in that school or in that place where you can acquire more knowledge from people with more experience. So it can be a school, but it doesn't have to be. It's just that you are becoming very aware, very acute, that you have the desire to get more knowledge, but you also have this this new direction you're going into, that you're, whatever it is, whether it's starting your own business or finding a new job, it's the mental, the mindset of that, of breaking free from this past situation. Now you're working hard, but methodically. You're working hard and you're committed to the task, whatever it is, to finding that job, to setting up a business, to changing your career, to going back to school or going to school. But you're taking your time this time. Maybe you rushed into the last one, to the last opportunity, and you feel like you were promised, or you thought it was going to go somewhere and it didn't, or it didn't go where you wanted it to go, or it didn't make enough money, right, or something like that. And this time around, you're preparing and you're planning very methodically, but slowly. You're taking your time to organize yourself to start this new path. And it feels like you're very good at what you do, and it feels like you're getting an offer here. But you want, or you're working on acquiring more skills. Okay, let's see what this second deck has to say. Sagittarius weekly money and career, June 20th to the 26th, 2023. Sagittarius. Okay. Beautiful. 10 of Cups. You're finding, okay. Oh, all right. So maybe, yes, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Maybe the circumstances that you're disappointed in, that you're moving out of, away of, are a relationship situation. And that is pushing you to, you can be moving. It is pushing you to move into a different direction. The desire of, you have this breakthrough where all of a sudden, you know that you're moving into a different direction and you're starting new. It is a rebirth. And it's also you understanding, right, that this is a big choice. This is a big change with the Judgment. Believing in yourself. You're moving into a calmer energy here. You are understanding, that even if this situation hurt you, or it's the end of a situation, or the end of a blocked situation, you are finding harmony within your life, within your changes. And I mean, look at this, 10 of Cups, finding balance, finding happiness, finding solace, because you now believe in yourself. And you, it's almost like really a moment of clarity, a moment, it's a new start for you. It's complete new inspiration because it's very clear in your mind where you're going. And with this beautiful star, that is, the hope and sort of the elevation and acceptation of your happiness, of your serenity and your harmony, that you do not need this person or this circumstance that disappointed you to be happy. And it is the almost like the regeneration of your mind, your soul, your heart with this Judgment. I like the Judgment. The Judgment is really rising up to something so much more important for you, rising up to something that, makes more sense to you. And now you're making yourself ready to act, right? You're setting yourself up to be ready to act for the next step, for the next job, for the next opportunity. It's very clear, and you want to change directions. And so you're working on that. So yes, you're setting yourself up for success. And this is almost like a newer version of yourself, and letting the old self go. And all your decisions seem to be from the heart, or a blend from the heart and the intellect, because we have the swords. It's a significant change. And I think that you should trust yourself with the star here. Not only believe in yourself, but trust yourself that you're aligning with the right path, with what is most important for you. Learning from this past experience, and sort of all these pieces are finally coming together. So you're able to put the past behind and refreshed and take on, ready to take on the new. Beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius. Disappointments happen. Nothing is easy. Nothing is free, right? But this is really the perfect example of transformation and working on yourself and finding clarity in what is most important for you. Not within the distractions of the world, or not within whatever opinions are going on, who says what on where, on what. 8 of Pentacles. A repeat. Working hard. You are working hard through this whole thing, whatever it is. Working hard in your job, working hard on you, on your circumstances, on getting into a school, or gathering more knowledge, or connecting to the right communities, to gain more knowledge on your next path. Very interesting, Sagittarius. Comment down below. Let me know where you stand on your path. Let me know what your energies are. That is how I push forward in my readings. And like I say in every reading, if you don't wish to comment, and not everybody wants to share their lives on these platforms, just put a heart down below. Let me know you connected with these energies or enjoyed this reading. 6 of Cups and 6 of Wands. 6-6. Sort of nostalgia of the past. And you have the 6 of Wands. So it feels like are you suddenly moving back somewhere? Are you suddenly returning to something familiar, a comfort zone, a hometown, a home place, or closer to your family, or returning to a job or a community or a company or a business, right, that you really enjoyed working with, people you trust, people you like-minded, right? It feels a little bit like that with the six of Cups, that this breakthrough is like, okay, that is where I belong. That is where my community is. That is where I can develop my career, develop my ideas. People, we're on the same wavelength. That's what it feels like. And with the 6 of Wands, you are leading the way. You are probably taking on more responsibility, but in another job somewhere else, right? Their direction is different. And it feels like you are going back to a community or back to a certain place that you really enjoy, taking on a leadership role, or at least where people recognize your talent, where people recognize your experience and your hard work. And you are finding that place where you belong, and in your job. It's almost like you were in a job, in a certain setting, career setting, and then you geared off, or you turned off of your path because of a relationship, and you sort of got lost in the relationship, and now you're going back to your roots, back to what you really love to do. Something like that. Doesn't have to be that at all, but that's the way it feels like, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your journeys, for watching, for supporting this channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to each and every one of you. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.